Let's take on the house at No House Advantage. Try to hit that 21 times your entry fee. First place prize if you can hit all 5 out of 5. We've got a lot of juicy props up today. So let's get to it. I'm Pete McCarthy here for our OddsShopper channel. Give us a like, subscribe. Also subscribe to our new YouTube channel, OddsShopper Golf. We've got all of our stars, Ben Ross, Eric Lindquist, Eitan Shander, you name it, involved with that. If you love playing golf, DFS, or betting on golf, that's going to be a great place to be. Of course, you got props on No House Advantage as well, if you like to play the golf game. So be sure to subscribe to OddsShopper Golf. So let's get to the NBA props today. So we have free props, or free projections, I should say, at Stokastic.com for No House Advantage. You can find them NBA, and then go to free tools and data, No House Advantage. And you're going to see there is a lot of 65% plus chances of these things coming to pass. I usually like the line of 60% above is when I think it's playable in order to be profitable. If you're playing, let's say, the 5 out of 5 on No House Advantage, you got to hit for a little over 55%. So 60%, it feels like gives you a little margin for error with our projections. And we have up to 70% chance of it coming through for, say, Isaiah Stewart, who'll be the first guy we talk about here. And we're looking at the over on 8.5 rebounds. Our projections have him in double figures tonight, 70% chance of the over. You want to double check that? I always love going to OddsShopper, and you can check out what the odds are at various sports books. And you're going to see it's about minus 128 for Isaiah Stewart to get to the over on the rebounding tonight. Why do our projections like this? Why does Vegas like this as an over? Well, James Wiseman, yes, is joining Detroit, but he is unlikely to be available tonight. So the Pistons plan to start Wiseman. I don't think it would knock Isaiah Stewart out of the lineup because he's mostly been playing power forward for them, but it's definitely going to impact Stewart's playing time. But as long as Wiseman doesn't play tonight, Isaiah Stewart will get his normal allotment of minutes. He has the ability to rebound. He's been over 8.5 rebounds in 3 of his last 4 games. And, look, it'll light a fire under you a little bit to try to keep that starting job and keep your playing time going if you're Isaiah Stewart. Now, our projections don't factor that in. But when the projections like it, when the sports books like it, this is a very playable one to get over 8.5 rebounds for Isaiah Stewart tonight. Now, No House Advantage, something you could do tonight. You could do it the next couple of days, but make sure you take advantage of this Patrick Mahomes free square. The over-under 1,000.5 passing yards. And as great as Patrick Mahomes is, he's not going to throw for 1,001 passing yards in Sunday's Super Bowl. So that's essentially a free square to take the under on Patrick Mahomes. Now, this is what you need to know about it. The maximum that you could put on a ticket with Patrick Mahomes is $35, and you go use it once per user. So, you can fire up a full $35 if you have 4 NBA plays that you like tonight, and there are a lot of NBA plays to like tonight. You can mix in Patrick Mahomes with that, and you give yourself an even better chance of getting to that 21 times your entry fee. 21 times $35. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's over $600. It's a lot of money. So you can mess around with that if you would like tonight. And again, use our free projections that update throughout the day over at Stokastic.com. If you're playing No House Advantage, you can also play in the Pick'em contest. It's my favorite way to play at No House Advantage, and you can hit for up to $5,000 for first place tonight in the NBA, and then a big Super Bowl contest on Sunday as well. You also tend to see a lot of overlay in these Pick'em contests, so always keep an eye on it. The contest starts up at 7 o'clock Eastern time. It's usually about 6:30 Eastern, even a little later sometimes. Hop in and see what kind of overlay there might be in the NBA contest. Certainly on Sunday with the Super Bowl, we saw a ton of overlay in those championship games a couple of Sundays ago. And that's something that, hey, when there's more money going out to the players than into the site, jump on it. So I always like to take a look at that as far as No House Advantage is concerned. All right, so let's get some more picks as we put together a versus the house ticket here. How about Lauri Markkanen? 9.5 rebounds is the line. We get under on that. Our projections stochastic have them close to 8. And if you look at the lines as far as the sports books goes, you're going to see this at about minus 125. Love that combo. And the projection lines up, 69% chance of the under. And then the books are liking it in that direction as well. That's two really strong indicators that we're going to get the under here. You look at what Markkanen has done of late. 12 total rebounds over his last 2 games, so we like that little trend. Now, he only played 23 minutes in a blowout loss to Minnesota, so throw a little asterisk on that if you want. But we could look at the under here on the rebounding for Lauri Markkanen. And again, when you have the sportsbook odds that you can look up on OddsShopper in our favor, as well as our projections, as 2 really strong data points to run with. OddsShopper, I mean, this is the most basic way to use this, just to look up what the sportsbook's odds are, and then you could use that for, say, No House Advantage and other pick'em sites. But if you really want to make OddsShopper sing, you could sign up, and that's going to help you out to take on the books, to get the best price of everywhere that you're looking. You also get our industry best projections at Stokastic. It's going to help you build parlays and make sure that promos and parlays have the correct payout so it's profitable long term. So there's just so much you can do with it. So make sure to check that out and sign up, get behind the paywall there for OddsShopper. All right, a couple more picks for you here. No House Advantage. Let's look at Darius Garland of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Looking at the under, 8.5 assists. We have him projected for a little more than 7 assists tonight. 68% chance of the under. You check out the sportsbooks, minus 129. Love all of that. Garland has been under in 3 of his last 4 games. He's a little banged up, some right thumb soreness. Didn't play last game. Shouldn't be a huge factor tonight. It's not why we're looking at this. Something to note, Ricky Rubio won't play tonight as he manages his left knee. That's Garland's backup, but Cleveland's deep enough. I don't think that's going to mean that Garland plays more minutes than he ordinarily would. So we could look at the projections, what we see at the sports books. Again, put it all together. You have a recent trend with Garland being under in 3 of his last 4 games. There's a lot to like there. So look at Garland under 8.5 assists. And then Josh Giddey of the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is a play I often end up playing. 7.5 rebounds. Looking at the over, we projected close to 9 rebounds tonight. 66% chance of the over. I don't think I have to tell you, but yeah, the sports books have this minus 125. So again, we have those combinations. You can look at the recent trend line for Giddey. He's had at least 8 rebounds in 3 of his last 4 games. Those are all things we like to see, right? So we just have a massive slate tonight. So you can see there are a ton of selections that are at 65% and above. We didn't get to, you can look at Anthony Edwards with his assist line, Evan Mobley, his rebounds line, and you could put a lot of different things together tonight to try to get even right 4 of those and then mix in that Patrick Mahomes free square and try to hit it big tonight. No House Advantage playing versus the house. So be sure to check out our free projections, stokastic.com, and use them to beat the house at No House Advantage. And if you're playing DFS tonight, be sure to check out our new lineup generator. It is constantly being tweaked, updated. Great new features. Player swap is now live for lineup generator. So if you're playing in DFS contests, you need to be using this. You can tailor it to be as contrarian as you would like. And lineup generators included when you sign up for our DFS packages at Stokastic. I'm Pete McCarthy. Get it done tonight.